Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I very much appreciate it. Make sure you're following on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both social media accounts. I want to reach 500 on YouTube, and then I'll give away a free tarot reading. And once I reach 10,000 on TikTok, I'm going to give away a free tarot reading there. So you have two opportunities to win, and then going forward, I'm going to do random. Once I reach certain goals, I'll do random giveaways for free tarot readings. So it's just my way of giving back to you guys and saying thank you for following along and interacting. So if you are new, I'm going to pull two of these oracle cards here, and then I will pull from the tarot. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, just a general reading. And then I did bring out the angel oracle here. I was kind of drawn to those, and I'll pull one or two of those and kind of wrap everything up, get any last minute messages from spirits that they'd like to tell us. And then I did bring out my clarifiers here. I haven't needed them yet, but I like to have them available just in case we do need them. So definitely follow along, hit all the buttons. You can find my website and all my information in all the places. You know where to find them. Ooh, goodness, those wanted to come out. So we have many choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. Interesting, I love that. And then we have guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Very interesting. So that's really cool. So you have choices, you have options, and you're being guided by spirit here. So I definitely feel like, you know, even if you have one main purpose, like I feel like my purpose is reading tarot and giving messages, there are various ways to do that. Different social media accounts. I can do private readings. I can do social media readings. So, you know, that's I think what is the choices is about. But focus on one, stick with one, and then once you master that one, you can add more to it. So I really love that for you. All right. What can we get from the tarot for Capricorn? Spirits, what messages do you have for the Capricorn collective, please, spirits? All right. We've got the King of Cups, the Sun, Justice, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, the World, the High Priestess, the Lovers. Dang, Capricorn, what are you guys going through? Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. And underneath we have the Two of Cups. So this is amazing. Like, you've got a lot of major arcana here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More than half are major arcana. So when I look and see that there's that many major arcana here, it tells me that this is kind of a big deal. It's a big time for Capricorn. So underneath here we had the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is about a partnership, a union, joining forces. So it doesn't have to be a love partnership. This can be a business partnership. Again, these are general readings. So, you know, if you're not here for a love reading and you're here for a career or money moves kind of reading, this is about a union with, and it can be a union with self, but I definitely feel like it's love or some kind of partnership here. So the situation is the King of Cups. This could be the person that you're partnering with. It's water sign. It mostly represents Scorpio to me, but it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it doesn't have to be a male. It's just a masculine energy. He is actually the feminine male energy because it's water and it's about emotions. So he is very emotionally mature, very empathetic, very compassionate leader. He's an empath, very kind, but also a very good leader, very good diplomat. So the blockage here is the Sun. So this can be a blockage, or it can also be like what's influencing your situation. So maybe you're not finding your joy, or what's influencing you is joy. Again, it's going to be different for each of you. You're going to know your situation better, but yeah, the Sun is like my favorite card in the whole deck. It's about joy, vitality, and you have this child here on this horse. It's very childlike, your inner child, finding your joy. The root of this is justice. So this is a Libra energy. He's got these scales here about balance. So this can be about things balancing out. Again, this King of Cups has emotional balance. So, but this can be, you know, this can be a legal situation, things balancing out with this union that you had, this legal situation you had with the King of Cups, or maybe you're entering into a legal union with this King of Cups, whether that be a business union or, you know, actual marriage. We don't have the Hierophant for a marriage, but justice can be like equality, harmony. It's about reaping what you sow. So good justice or bad justice, fair is fair. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's some justice coming to you. In the recent past, we had the Emperor, which is about taking leadership, stepping up into a leadership role. So maybe this person, you know, kind of stepped up and took leadership of the situation, or maybe you did. You stepped up and took leadership of this situation. It's also about like stability, authority. It can be like a control, but it doesn't have to be a negative control. It can just be about like taking control of things. And your subconscious or your higher self is telling you Three of Pentacles. So this is about collaboration, teamwork. It is about building something and being seen. These pentacles are carved into the cement here, if you can see that. So it's a very permanent, very grounded, very stable energy. But it's also about being seen, like this is on display here. So this could be somebody you're collaborating with for business. You know, you're coming into this business partnership. You guys are going to, you know, take leadership on this. In the immediate future here, we have the World card, which is about closing out cycles, changes, things coming to an end, endings and beginnings here. But, you know, this world goes, what goes around comes around. So I definitely feel like cycles are changing here. And it can also be about financial success, but I definitely feel like there's, you know, wholeness, a sense of like belonging, but there's this closing a chapter and starting anew. Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition. The High Priestess is all about sacred knowledge. It can be about like what's hidden, secrets, but it's also about your intuition. So Spirit's telling you to definitely follow your intuition on whatever situation this is, because you've got great things coming in here. So again, with this Lover's card here, this can be a soulmate. It can be a love union because we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here. So this could be a very powerful love union for you. And it's very joyful, very balanced. Again, this could lead to marriage. We don't have the Hierophant, but we do have the Justice card here, which can be about marriage, financial settlements. But this could also just be a choice, you know, in your, what's influencing you or what's in your immediate energy is a choice. So you could be trying to make a choice on whether or not you want to go into a business partnership with this person, or like I said, it could be a love relationship. This could be a soulmate. Your hopes and fears are the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is like a new, passionate, enthusiastic type of energy. It's about new ideas. It's about, and it's just energy, adventure, but it's a very new energy. So I feel like you're hopeful that this is, you know, like a very happy, charismatic adventure. I feel like it's just, you want to embrace this new opportunity with this person, whether that be a love partner or business partner. So the potential outcome or overall outcome is the Five of Swords. Again, this can be about conflict, tension. Maybe you going with this person causes some conflict and tension with others, but it could be an internal confliction. Like, don't be conflicted about this choice. You know, if this is a business partner, don't be conflicted. Don't sit in this Five of Swords energy. You know, it can also be about like rivalry or some kind of financial loss, but I feel like it's more, you know, stress and conflict. So let's actually clarify that one. Can you tell us more about the Five of Swords? This overall outcome, spirits. It's Five of Swords. Clarify this Five of Swords, please, spirits, for Capricorn. Okay, so heartbreak. So we have some loss and some grief. So the overall potential outcome for this is we've got the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords here. So conflict, heartbreak. I don't know if it's with this person. Where did we get this? When did this come out? I just looked over and this was sitting here. Did that come out with these? So I honestly don't know when this came out. I would have to go back and watch the video, but this Four of Wands came out, which is about a happy home, a union. It can be about marriage. So, you know, the overall outcome with this Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and this union, I feel like, you know, this could potentially lead to a heartbreak. Let me get some more information on that. We haven't had to have any clarifiers up until now, but I don't like this overall outcome with the Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands because, you know, this is about arguments and conflicted energy and heartbreak over a union. So maybe you two are coming together and others are conflicted and heartbroken about this union. Give us more about this. What do we not see coming? Let's do what we don't see coming first. What do we not see coming in this situation, Spirit? What does Capricorn not see coming? Oop, that one turned. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, man, this was going so great, and then we got all this, you know, this Five of Swords, Three of Swords. So we do have the devil energy here. So I would be a little leery of what's going on here. You know, maybe things are happening too fast. Kind of take a pause, look at this from a different perspective, because we do have the Knight of Wands. So maybe this person is coming in and, you know, they're only here for like, this is kind of like a one-night stand energy. So if you've got somebody new in your life, I would definitely be careful of what's going on with this person. But I don't like that this took this turn. I don't like this energy. So this is what we don't see coming. We don't see this devil energy, this pause, and kind of like this coming at you hot, like one night stand kind of energy. And I don't like that. And that could be what's leading to this heartache with this union. So I would definitely know somebody's intentions before you move forward with them. Let's see. What are the actions and advice for Capricorn spirits? Actions and advice for Capricorn. Temperance, balance, patience, moderation. Eight of Wands, which is about speed, progress, sudden change. So, you know, maybe you've been in this with this person and then there's a sudden change. So this High Priestess, again, can be about trusting your intuition. So maybe you've kind of been getting a feeling about this person and you have a choice to make with this person. I would just be wary of that. Know that this could potentially lead to heartbreak. So we had the Temperance, the Eight of Wands. One more card, please, Spirit, for actions and advice for Capricorn. Ten of Pentacles. Awesome. Okay. Well, be stable. Find your roots. So, yeah, we have the Temperance card here, which is about balance, patience, being grounded. There is sudden change here. This can be communication, so maybe you find something out here. in this situation. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles here though. So for actions and advice, I feel like that's telling you to, you know, lean on your family, lean on your roots here. Just stay grounded. If you're not comfortable with how fast things are moving, then don't move that fast. So it doesn't mean that things can't happen in the future. So, and here it says you have choices, even if it doesn't seem that you have them right now. And then you're discovering your life purpose. So, you know, it could be that it's just not with this person. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. I love that. So call in what you do want. Just, you know, with this negativity here, I just don't like this devil, what you don't see coming. You know, this devil, this pause, things being on hold here because of them wanting to, and it could just be that they're wanting to move too fast and you don't want to, and that's what causes the heartache. But definitely just be aware of this, Capricorn. Don't move too fast in a situation that you're not comfortable in. So I hope that this helped. I hope it could bring you some clarity, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.